Let's take it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just filming a video about how to get volume in your hair and some simple easy hairstyles that everyone can do, especially if you're short of time. So I just wanted to preface this saying that I actually use the Hammett curling wand. It's available on Amazon. I'll link it down below. I think it's like $40 and it comes with a bunch of different sizes of wands. So I use that, and then I use some other products before I started doing the hairstyles, just the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play hairspray and the Dove dry shampoo, the invisible spray one. So as I said, I'll link everything down below, but I just wanted to let everyone know how I kind of started with the base before doing the hairstyles. Okay, I'm back. My hair is ringlety and curled. I have hairsprayed everything. So now my next step is to flip over my hair, and I'm just going to shake it out. I don't ever like fully combing through it. I don't like anything like that. Maybe if you have like a wide tooth comb you could do that. But instead I'm just going to flip and shake. Make sure that I find my part again. And it comes out looking kind of like this. This side looks a little bit curlier. Shake it out more. Kind of you can comb with your fingers, I would say. Anything like that. So next, make sure you're always poofing. Even if you look crazy and you want to go out in public like this, it's good to keep that texture throughout your hair. So I'm going to go in with the Powder Play from Big Sexy Hair. This is the volumizing and texturizing powder. So I go in with this, and I usually have my hair parted. I kind of switch up my part all the time, but right now today, like I said, ended up right there. So I'm going to go pretty close to my part, kind of straight back, and then separate those pieces. I'm just going to shake this in the like root right here. Okay, and let that sit for a second. Now I'm going to do it to the same exact thing to the opposite side. Now you can add that pretty much anywhere throughout your hair if you want to. Sometimes I even add it through the ends and just like crinkle it in. But so I'm going to let that sit. And then I go with my fingers and I literally just push up. You can feel it like moving, and it feels really gritty, but it's good. You know it's working. It's actually like my magic like dust. It's amazing. I use it in everyone. Whenever I do one of my friends' hair, I'm always using that. So as you can tell, this creates even a lot of volume right there up at the top, which I love. I could walk around having my hair look like this and absolutely be obsessed. Next, I like to go in with the Joku, I think. I don't know how you say it. The Hair Shake. It's liquid to powder texturizing finisher. So this is a bit of a strange product. It took me a little while to get used to. But I, as I said, like product everywhere. I would just sometimes sprinkle that Powder Play throughout my hair, but for this video I'm just showing you different products and how they work. So this actually, as it says, sprays on in a liquid form. So again, wherever I want volume throughout my hair, these products are like my go-tos. Like I don't know what I would do without them. And then this is wet, so you might be a little nervous, but I swear it's working, and it'll turn into a powder. And then finally, this isn't really for volume, but this is just a nice hair product. It's the Rusk Elixir Mist. It's Thermal Shine Spray. It has no hold or anything, but it's just like this. I'll just do about that much. Rub it together in my hands. Okay, so now that we kind of have the crazy finished look, this is how I would normally get volume in my hair. These pieces curled way more than these ones did, but it's okay. I was in a bit of a hurry. I like my hair just honestly to be big at the top and then a little bit more like flat throughout the bottom. Another thing that I do a lot of times is that I don't like when this separates or when it's like this and like my forehead. It's just personal preference. So instead, I'll a lot of times comb it out with my fingers like down. I'll grab this front section and then I'll kind of like push it together a little bit. And if you want to, I'll have that Powder Play like right here and just really blend that in. But other than this, or other than that, this is the final look. Pretty crazy, but I love the volume. It has so much more texture than it did in the beginning, and you can always just puff it up throughout the day, and it stays because of all the product texture in your hair. Anyways, on to some hairstyles that I do. I thought I would just show you guys some basic ones quickly. My first one is just gonna be the high pony. So I always just start from the bottom. I'm not one to flip my hair over because I want it to have lots of volume, so I just gather it all into one. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna like squat down here. Okay. On the sides, I'll kind of just brush through with my fingers. Okay, once I have this kind of picked through, I'll take out the front pieces that I want out, if I want out any. And then I will just take any kind of hair tie. I always use these cute little elastic ones from Anthropologie. And I'll puff up my hair. On the sides, I like mine very messy, so it has bumps and lumps, and I'm completely fine with it. On the sides, I usually grab right next to the ponytail and I pull my hair out. And I'll do this up here too with the little crown area. I'll just give it a little tug, both sides here. Pretty much the bigger the better for me. That's how and then I always make sure I pull my hair up and down. So it's like up, pull it forward, and then tighten it. So that is my big volume pony. If I ever want to add volume, I go in and just do like a really rough tease. I can even add a little bit of hairspray to keep it up. Sometimes I'll pull out my sides normally, and then sometimes I'll go in with this powder play again. Big fan, highly recommend. And I'll dump it down my whole face like that. And I'll go like this and just kind of push these little front pieces up. And they have so much little volume, if you can tell from the side. It's amazing. So that's how I'll do my pony sometimes. This video. Okay, and then next, showing you another hairstyle, I will do my party pony, as it's known. So I always start out with like, look at this looks crazy. You know, fixing my hair back in its original position. This, I start with 2 fingers, probably like, it depends how much hair you want. I don't love like showing my ears, so I guess I would say I start at like my eyebrows right here. And I go, no, probably a little bit up. And I go around till they meet, and I gather that hair. So I flick the rest of this down, gather this hair, just like this. Again, just combing through with my fingers. It's my go-to. Making sure, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I always pull out my front pieces first, just in case I pull out too much and I want to put some back. Plus it's easier than like yanking it out of your ponytail and feeling like you're pulling out half of your head of hair. So again, this huge long piece keeps falling out, and this piece just wants to be short. So that's what we're working with. I go in with this, wrap it around as many times as needed. Mine's gonna be 4. I kind of have finer hair. It's not super thick. So if you have thick hair, I mean, I feel like all of this will be even just easier to do. So a lot of times, again, this is my party pony. I'll pull out the sides. It's like extremely messy, if you can tell. So this is the infamous party pony. I'm a big messy bun person, so especially on my days off like this. So what I do is I just ponytail it, wrap it again, and wrap it, but don't fully pull it through. So it'll be like, if I didn't just block that. Anyways, next off of that, I'll take the bottom part, it's like hanging out, and wrap it just around. This is so interesting. Wrap it around my pony, and then I'll just tuck it in to the hair tie. With that, I'll pull out my hair, make sure that everything's really loose. Again, at the crown, I just grab right here and pull up. I hope I showed that in the video. If not, you kind of get the gist. But this is a pretty basic flowy kind of updo. Again, with all your volume, you can go like this, kind of have some volume at the top with your little tiny pony or little tiny bun. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more hairstyle and that's gonna be it for the day. But this next one, these are just super easy. Obviously, I mean, I think they've been taking me what, like a minute maybe? A minute or two. So again, we're starting with our base. I actually just bought these from, I can't remember if it was Target or Walmart, but these are just little black bands. I like to, this one's a little bit more particular. In the back, I part straight down the middle. In the back, I usually just use my finger and then like a mirror to make sure it's okay. On this side, I'm kind of just gonna pin it up. Sorry, it's gonna look crazy for a second. And then on this side, I'll take it and I'm just gonna separate into 3 sections. This is just gonna be a basic braid. I'm gonna do it on both sides though. And I'm gonna show you how I pull out pieces to make it look a little bit more like 1, a bubble braid, and 2, just so it has volume. And it kind of dresses it up. It doesn't make it look like you're doing a little braid that you did when you went to like elementary school. It actually looks like you did your hair. So I usually leave a good amount out at the bottom. I just, you know, normal 3-strand braid. I take my little hair tie and tie it off. Okay, I tie it pretty loose because with this now, we're gonna, here, let me do the other side really quick and then I'll show you. Okay, now that I'm back, I got Pippi Longstocking vibes, that's fine. So I'm going to start right here at the bottom of the braid and I'm just gonna pull out just like that. And then I'm gonna kind of keep loosening the rest of the braid up even at the top here. Take out a front piece. And then we're just gonna keep kind of going about it like that. So you're just gonna loosen it all up. Maybe pull this down a little bit and loosen it. Just so that it's pretty big and kind of fun and has a little bit more movement to it. I like to hold on to the hair tie and you just pull the outer edges just like that so that you get this like flat braid look. This looks really pretty with people with blonde hair because they usually have different colors on their hair. So that's pretty fun. Okay, so then I'm gonna do on the other side, just to pull, just to kind of get everything loose. You always wanna start from the bottom because it obviously hurts to pull from the top. I'm gonna yank out this piece. There it is. And again, just loosening it up. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit of the ways. And I'm gonna start really pulling out pieces like that. This is such a fun hairstyle and it takes absolutely no time, but it kind of looks fun and messy, especially in the winter and fall time that it is now, because you can throw on like a little beanie and it looks adorable or anything like that. So usually I'll kind of pull out hair or just like scruff it up and then you have this fun little messy braid look. I've been really into this one too, just to wear out places. It's fun, especially when you have cute little short hair. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching my video. I'm actually gonna wrap it all up here and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helps. Or if anybody has some flat hair, needs some serious volume, I hope the hairstyles are fun. I can link all the products down below that I've used in this video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see. Thanks!